political leader of the People's National Movement, Member of Parliament for Digger Martin West, Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. the Honorable Keith Christopher Rowley, Deputy Political Leader of the People's National Movement, Ms. Jo Newell Williams, Party Chairman and Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, Senator Franklin Kahn, Member for Laventille West and Minister of Public Utilities, the Honorable Fitzgerald Hines, Member for Moruga Tableland and Minister of State in the Ministry of Education, Dr. the Honorable Lovell Francis, members of the Moruga Executive, religious leaders, my fellow future councillors, my PNM family and friends, and by no means least you, the people of Moruga. Good evening. I stand before you this evening with great humility and gratitude to God. So let me start by thanking the People's National Movement for 60 years of dedicated service to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. A strong foundation was laid so many years ago, and I am humbled by the opportunity that you have given me to continue this work. Permit me this evening just to introduce myself. I am Rheal Thomas from 5th Company Village. I offer myself to serve the people because I am confident in the policies of the People's National Movement, the reform that is underway, and because I believe that the People's National Movement is the only way forward for Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, I am from 5th Company Village, and permit me just to share a history which also is your history. Most of us who live in the community of 5th Company, we are the descendants of the 5th Company of Black American soldiers. We are part of the American diaspora. And permit me just a few minutes just to share with you a history. It was during the War of 1812, African slaves, they took the opportunity to get their freedom, so they enlisted as Marines to fight against their former slave owners. They took their liberty in their hands. So my ancestors, they fought with the British in the War of 1812. And as part of their military service, they were relocated to Trinidad and given land. And ladies and gentlemen, this year, the American diaspora in Moruga, we celebrated 200 years of arriving in Trinidad and Tobago. And ladies and gentlemen, the American diaspora, they came in 6 companies. The first company of Black American soldiers settled in Hindustan. The second company of Black American soldiers settled in Pitikafe. The third company of Black American soldiers settled in Indian Walk. The fourth company of Black American soldiers was the only company that did not come to Moruga. They settled in the Williamsville area, and they began to complain that the land, the soil that they were given was real poor. It was a hard bargain. So today there is an area in Williamsville close to the fourth company that is called Hard Bargain. And some remain there while others were relocated and given a new grant. And the area where they were relocated today is known as New Grant. The 5th company is the area where I am from, 5th Company Village. The 6th company is east of Princestown, what we call the Mang. So ladies and gentlemen, the history of the American, it reminds us that we are a resilient people. It is embedded in us to make much out of little. The 4th company of Black American soldiers demanded more. They were not satisfied with the land given to them, and they demanded more, and they demanded better. So today, as a descendant of the American diaspora, we are declaring that we will not accept the hard bargain of poor roads and drainage. We will not accept We are declaring that we will not accept the hard bargain of unemployment and poverty. And this is why local government reform is necessary to make the corporations stronger, to make the corporations better, to make the corporations more accessible and beneficial to all the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, this country has invested millions of dollars in the GATE program, and we who have benefited can and must give back. Today again, I am offering myself to serve the people. I am committed, ladies and gentlemen, to improving the roads of 6 Company. I am committed to improving the roads of New Grant. I am committed to improving the water situation in St. Mary's Village, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, making it real means we all need to be real. The central government cannot do it alone. The local government reform cannot do it alone. We all need to take responsibility for our outcomes in our lives, and it starts in our homes and in our communities. So on November the 28th, when you go out to vote, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to remember, you are not only voting for you, you are voting for your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, and generations yet to come, so that they would have opportunities we never had, so that they would have progress you only dreamed of, so that they would have infrastructure development and social programs you did not have access to. We cannot be on the fence this election, and not voting is not an option. And the only party that will bring about progress, equity, and deliver the services to all citizens of Trinidad and Tobago is the People's National Movement. So as I close, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to remain steadfast, unmovable, always abounding, and know that your labor for the People's National Movement is not in vain. Your future councillors and myself, we are committed to serving you. Vote for change you can feel, and let's make it real. Vote for the People's National Movement, ladies and gentlemen, so that on the night of the 28th of November, we will all sing in one accord, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we have prevailed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Our local democracy, November 28th, vote autonomy. 4 p.m. it's for you.